All right, welcome to the December 19th, 2024 Heritage Commission meeting. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thanks everyone. Go around the room for roll call.
Steve Gannon, Selectman's Rep.
Gail Berenger, member.
Carl Frank, Vice Chair.
Stephen Callowell, member. Corey Flint, alternate member.
And since Marion's not here,
Corey will be serving.
Perfect. Okay. Approval of the November 2024 minutes. You all get a chance to look at it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, motion to accept? Okay.
Second.
Okay, second. All those in favor say aye.
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 All right. Are there any requests for additions or deletions for the agenda? No? Okay. I see no one here for public input. Well, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have a comment.
Me?
All right, so, oh, I thought you needed this. Okay, report on status of historic district.
Well, we had a second meeting this week on the 17th with the planning board.
Okay.
And,
That one I didn't see.
okay, we had met once previously.
Yeah.
And there were some suggestions made to wording in the proposal, which we did do. And then there were more discussions, questions, and suggested wording changes on Tuesday evening. So Jay Mancara was going to work on the wording changes and then get a copy of that out to everyone. And they asked us to come back on the 7th of January for another meeting.
Okay. Was it a hostile environment, or was it?
No,
it
it wasn't a hostile,
okay.
but a normal work session.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think, Steve?
Yeah, I would agree.
All
Yeah.
right.
Couple comments, like you said, clarification, and then final two, we have to have, we want our legal to look it over.
Right, that's the other thing.
It's just-
Kevin did send it out to the legal department to have a look at it.
What were the suggestions on the wording changes this time?
They were pretty minor
Yeah.
changes, but they would not lead to any misinterpretation. And so that was why they were done. And, we were once again trying to get across that this is strictly a non-demolition sort of warrant, but I don't think people believe us when we say that.
Well,
And so
I think
that's
people
where
are
it's-
thinking, sure, it's just for demolition today.
Well, I mean, you could have next year, someone could come in with a historic district proposal that, and we'd have no control over anyway. We're just trying to protect the buildings that are out there. We're not trying to hinder anyone from doing anything with their individual property.
Okay.
And, as we said, and we keep saying, we know that in this district, not all buildings are significant enough to change.
Mhm.
So there will still be demolition applications that will be permitted. It's only the things that are historic and, even if they've been altered, to just keep them there as landmarks.
Do we have a definition of what historic is in the
Yes,
proposal?
it's either has to be historic in the terms of the age of the building,
Which is,
culturally significant, or architecturally significant. So those are the three criteria.
what is the age? Is there a?
More than 60 years, I believe.
Okay.
It started with prior to 1960, but then that was changed to
Yeah.
make it a
Yeah.
rolling as
60,
time
so
goes
it
on.
always stays
60 years,
60
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
And where does it stand with the Board of Selectmen? Are
It
they?
hasn't even come before
Well, it
us.
won't.
I don't even know if it has to, honestly, I think it'll just.
I think they forwarded it to the board, though, the
Yeah.
planning board afterward.
We might have to approve for it to be on the warrant article,
For
maybe?
Yes.
warrant.
Yeah, I would
Right.
think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
but at this point, it hasn't came before the Board of Selectmen, it's still between.
Because it's still with
Heritage.
planning
Well,
board.
I know it was mentioned, and it,
Yeah.
like a lot of people were made aware of it at that moment, but
Yeah.
aside from that,
Yeah,
yeah.
we haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Upcoming projects for 2025.
Well, we have not had a second meeting yet, but we've had more people interested and asked to be part of the notification list for future meetings and involvement in the project. But Marion said that she thought that she would get through the holidays and have a second meeting end of January, beginning of February. And, it's not a thing where, because it's 2 years out, we won't be meeting every 2 weeks or anything like that yet. We'll probably meet maybe once a month.
Are you talking about the 250th celebration? Oh,
What you're
okay.
talking about?
Oh, that was the next one. It says
Okay.
upcoming, I'm not sure what Marion meant by upcoming projects for 2025.
Oh, for 2025, I'm not sure
Okay,
what she was thinking about.
okay, but since we're on the 250th,
That was it.
okay, all right. Yeah, that should be a good time.
And you will be right in the middle of it.
I know.
Always are.
Yeah, House has seen a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, anything else on that? All right, is there any new business? It's been pretty quiet from the demolition permit front lately.
Because there's not too much going on that there are buildings standing on. The only project that we issued a demolition on late last summer was on 102, the BAE property where the apartment's going,
Mhm.
and the north extension of that where that cement block,
Oh, yeah.
I think it was a 2-unit rental.
Yeah, the old chicken.
Demolition permit was asked for, and we said yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, next to Lobster Boat.
Yeah.
Oh.
I took some pictures of it,
Mhm.
just so that we have them, but not historically significant.
No.
But then there were a few down in the south end of town by the tree farm that came up and it was deemed insignificant.
Oh, yeah, like the trailers and stuff, yeah.
Oh, yes.
The old trailers.
Down at former Olson's mobile home, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, if there's nothing new. Is there a motion?
Want a motion?
Yeah.
I move.
All right,
I'll second.
all right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I guess you're gonna make your next meeting then.
Is it officially a record? Or-
I think it's probably pretty close.
Marion set quite the bar to beat. So.
Right. Well, Marion generally
And then-
talks something more about things than what we do.
And then sometimes we're here till 7:30, you know?
Right, you never know. You got your meeting tonight, Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be right on time.
Lifelong friends.
You'll be all
He's
set for
retired
time.
now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I still have to go to the store
Did you
too.
ever
so.
have that?
I've only been there about 3 years, well, it'll be
Okay.
3 years next
I'll
month.
set up the
Yeah, I think he
green
retired
screen.
Yeah,
about 3 years ago.
So what I
Did
did
Jefferson
was,
used to work there.
when my
Currently,
office